In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the Tech Zone.
Welcome back to the Tech Zone. Paul Amadeus Lane, ABC News Radio. Thank you so much for joining us through the show. We had a lot of great things that we talked about and discussed. A lot of great innovation. I tell you, it's a great time to be a part of the innovation movement. Now, I talked about this in the beginning of the show about the audio experience. And when it comes to, say, headphones, or like we affectionately called them growing up, the cans, right here. If you're like me, I'm kind of particular about the headphones or the cans that I put on my head. I want to make sure that I get the full experience of what I'm listening to, no matter if it's jazz, hip hop, classical, you name it, even gaming. I want to get the full experience. And you know, I've talked about this a lot. I came across this company and found out about the great innovation they're doing with their new wireless high resolution cans, their headphones. So I decided to have them on the show and talk about this piece of great innovation and why I think these headphones are a major player when it comes to the headphone market. And I'm so excited to have with me right now the marketing director over at Cleer Inc., Claude Schmidt. Claude, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Paul. How are you?
Good morning. It's all about California connection. Glad to have you guys with us, my friend. I love to have tech coming out of our home state of Southern California, not Northern California. That's where everything's going on and everything with Silicon Valley, but it's nice to have things coming out of SoCal in our state. So thank you for joining me, my friend.
No, you are very welcome. Thanks for having.
You know what? I got in contact with you guys earlier, about a couple of months ago, about the new headphones that you guys have, the Flow, and I tried them out. They're awesome. When did you guys know you guys wanted to put something like this out and be a part of the game out there when it comes to wireless and high resolution headphones?
Well, interesting that you asked that. Thank you for the props. I'm glad you like them. And I'm glad you're getting some good mileage out of the cans. You know, for us, really, it was kind of the beginning. And that was about 2.5 years ago when Patrick Wang took over the president and CEO role. And he contacted me, and being an audio guy, wanted to bring me in to help direct not only marketing, but also kind of some of the product development efforts and things of that nature. But we really kind of knew from day one, at least during our tenure, that this is where we were headed. This is what we wanted to do. There was not a lot of argument on that. And, you know, really it was just a matter of quickly coming to terms with where we wanted to slot into the market and then make it happen.
Well, I'm glad you guys made it happen because, you know, you look at all the competition out there. It's great to have a company like yours to really putting in a lot of work and a lot of, you know, you can tell with this product just how much work you guys put in. It's not a cheap product that you guys made. You guys really put some high quality innovation in here. And was that something you guys really wanted to look forward to, especially when it comes to the cans game and everything, and having the way sound should be experienced out there for the consumer?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you know, in the end, I mean, being an audio guy, it's always about the experience. I mean, for me, it's, you know, whether I'm in RA math, like I was last weekend, and, you know, getting some 2-channel therapy, as we like to call it, or even, you know, head-fi therapy. It really kind of comes down to the experience. And I think, you know, once you get connected to that experience, and once you've kind of really heard your music, no matter what it is, what genre, what style, it's kind of a hard thing to live without, you know? So that said, I mean, the principles behind Cleer product are really about A, performance, and then B, innovative experiences that really kind of help, you know, cement that experience. And in the case of the Flow headphones, it's one thing that's really neat, okay, yeah, it's the obvious. It's Bluetooth enabled, Bluetooth 4.2 enabled, and also it features hybrid noise canceling, which is the preferred method as far as just wide bandwidth and noise cancellation. But then we've added our patented ironless driver unit for musicality on the backside. So really kind of, I like to consider it like a complete tripod, if you will. So you get that quality experience that you've been talking about, and others as well.
And you know what, Claude, one thing I noticed when I first got a chance to play with it over a month and a half ago was that innovation right there. And when you experience it, you can really tell the difference of different cans out there, because I used to be in the music production, so I used to have a lot of experience with different cans out there. And when I put these on, it was like a different experience that I hadn't experienced yet, especially when it comes to wireless, because I have a couple of gaming wireless headsets and everything too. But when I put on the Flow, it was like a really unique experience when it comes to music, the highs, the lows, and just the whole experience. And when it came to testing these out and research and development, did you guys kind of look at the gaming side, the music side, and just the everyday use side into creating this project and product?
Really kind of, it was a combination. I mean, A was the use case. I mean, that's one thing that we talk about internally all the time is just that the products need to deliver on the promise. As an audio device, whether it's a headphone or a speaker, I mean, clearly there's one expectation. In the case of the Flow, obviously we have multiple. So you have multiple concerns. The robust wireless connectivity, i.e. with 4.2, with Bluetooth 4.2, AAC and aptX support is one thing. Making sure that you get a robust connection, whether your phone's in your coat pocket, in your backpack, whatever have you, or even in your hand, to your head. And then, of course, is the hybrid noise canceling component. So really looking for superior noise canceling, and of course, coming from the likes of the big boys, i.e. Sony, we have a good taste for what that performance is like. So clearly when you're going to go for the elephants in the room, the Boses, the Sonys, the well-established and long-established players in the noise canceling space, you definitely need to bring your game. Now, the ironless driver is really kind of the special sauce that we bring to the party, in the sense that it's not an off-the-shelf driver. It's something that we've really worked hard on, and we brought that from our audiophile headphone, the Next, which incidentally I was just showing at RMAF. And really, that's a high-performance driver. Consider that, the Corvette ZR1 of the line, where the ironless driver in the Flow is more of just the LS power plant. So it's your standard Corvette, not the hot rod fire-breathing dragon that the ZR1 is, but the point is that you have that shared DNA and that performance that comes down. So, if you listen to them back to back, I mean, clearly you can hear the inspiration, you can hear that performance benefit. But, even if you don't hear them back to back, and maybe audiophilia is not your thing, the point is you put the Flows on and you listen to them, and, the difference is immediate.
That's true. That's true. And Claude, we know when cell phones really became, a staple for us as a society, the way we had to experience things like earbuds and things like that, we see nowadays, ones are going with the full headphone experience now. And you start to see a lot of people, a lot of athletes do it too. They're before they start the game, they have the big headphones on instead of the earbuds and things like that. And do you think we as a society now, we as a consumer, when it comes to just having high quality and just the experience out there, do you think that this is going to be the norm now, even when it comes to cell phone use, that we're going to have the bigger headphones now?
Well, you're traipsing into some new territory. I mean, I think, generally speaking, I mean, as curators of sound, we have a certain responsibility, I think, to provide that quality experience. I mean, I would hope that manufacturers, especially ones that are staking their claim on audio quality and performance, regardless of what category it is, gaming, audio, multimedia, even, for example, studio monitors, to your point, that we all agree on one thing, and that is that this connection with the music and this almost linear connection, if you will, so this pure connection is easily had. There's no wizardry, there's no special widgets required, et cetera, et cetera. Take a look at the cell phone manufacturers, and they've started, of course, incorporating the new technologies, the DAC chipsets, the digital audio converter chipsets, the amplifier chipsets. Of course, THX is pushing their AAA achromatic audio amplifier technology, which is brilliant. Super efficient, low noise, ultra compact. That really kind of takes that question out of the equation. So in the sense of, you could have, an ESS or TI or whatever have you, digital audio converter chipset, but then at the same time putting the THX together with that. It's really kind of pushing the bounds. And I think, to your point, to tie it all up, there's no reason why people can't get closer to the music. The technology's there, the capabilities there. The final component there is really just kind of where you source your music. Is it a low quality stream, or is it a high quality stream? Are the tracks side loaded? Are they, where are you getting your music from? But, in the end, it's so much easier. Bandwidth is increasing every moment. So, I think, it all adds up to a better experience, and there's no reason why people can't get closer to the music. And hopefully, in the end, this soundtrack phenomenon that we've been experiencing, in malls and just kind of life in general, restaurants and out in public, this is getting a little closer to heart.
It's true, and it sure does. It sure does. And the one thing I like about this project too, and this product that you guys have put out there, the flow, you guys spared no expense with the colors too. I'm loving the design. What was kind of like the mindset behind that to even not only make it sound good but look good?
Well, arguably, I think good looks don't hurt, right? And whether you have the silver unit, which is really kind of a nice, attractive matte silver, or the black unit. Incidentally, I have them right here. This is going to be kind of tricky to show, but you see. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh. See, that's what happens, Paul, when you flip me backwards.
There you go. Yeah.
It's really kind of hard to. Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to get it in screen here and get my fingers out of the way. It's tough. You've got the images and the videos that really, I think, show it off better. But you've got this black color, and then at the same time you have this silver color, which not to obscure my mug, but the point being is I think design is a critical component, and when you're looking at headphones, comfort is going to fall in under that purview. So. Properly designed headphone is going to look good. It's going to wear well, and all those pieces are going to come together. And, at the same time, we also kind of took a chance and added a little bling factor. So the trim deco rings can actually be replaced. And if you so desire, you can paint them, you can recolor them, you can kind of spice it up yourself, but you get a spare replacement set of rings in the box. So, you get like a gunmetal or kind of a bronzish color.
In the words of legendary comedian Johnny Weatherspoon, we can coordinate. So whatever outfit is, we can make it look nice. And I say little things like that really show that the company at Cleer really wants the consumer to have the full experience, because sometimes, let's face it, the big boys out there are like, here, we'll just put it out here, it's our name, no matter how it looks, we're going to do this, you just wear it because we're just so great. But you guys are taking everything into consideration, and I think that's what's really going to propel you guys in this game right here, because just the way it looks, the way it sounds, it really shows, for the retail price that it's there. You guys are giving people really bang for their buck out there for it. And when it comes to, I guess, getting people out of the quote unquote big boy name brand mode, say, oh no, I have to have Beats, I have to have this because it's the name brand. What do you kind of do to let people know, hey, try us out, go to this store, check it out, see if you like it. You guys can actually have a place where people can go in and try them out, right? Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. So for fourth quarter, we're going to be in the beta stores in a handful of stores. So Seattle, Palo Alto, Santa Monica, Houston, and the Macy's store in New York City. So there's a pop-up on the west end of the store, so you can actually see our product, and a lot of the video content and photo content you'll find there. And of course, we've trained the beta testers so that they can walk you through the product and really kind of give you that quality experience. And then of course, there's the online experience, but really kind of pushing people direct. And then via, for example, social media and some of our internal channels to really kind of engage with the customers. As I alluded to, this past weekend, we were at the audio show. We were at the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest in Denver, Colorado, and really showcasing Flow and getting that word out there. That's kind of the hard part, developing the product as substantial an effort as it is, is only part of the equation. At the same time, you have to go out and shout across the rooftops and really start garnering those fans and spreading the word.
And we are so happy that you guys are definitely doing that. What I'm going to do, one of my next shows, I'm going to do my whole show with the Cleers on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna coordinate too. I'm gonna put my outfit on. I'm gonna do it so ones can really check it out. No, but I think this is incredible what you guys are doing. Is there anything else out there you'd like to articulate about the Flow that we didn't get a chance to chat about yet, or to bring out that you really want the consumer and the listener out there to really take home?
So, to sum it up, the Flow, sure, it's a noise canceling headphone, but realistically, there's three components that, that really bring this, actually four components that bring it together. So really is the clear signature sound with the ironless driver. So, this is something that begs to be heard. High efficiency, low distortion, very clean, clear sound. To your point, the highs, the mids, the lows, it's quite refreshing, especially from a Bluetooth noise canceling headphone. At the same time, we have robust wireless connectivity with the Bluetooth 4.2 support. So, what does that mean? That's basically, top of the line connectivity with thanks to our partners at Qualcomm. Really making sure that the signal gets from the source to the transducer, i.e. the headphone in this case. And at the same time, it delivers near CD quality sound. And then high performance noise canceling. So the hybrid circuit's really kind of, best in class, near 30 dB of noise reduction, which really translates to a significant drop in the noise floor, in the perceptible noise floor. Whether you're on a plane, you're in a train station, you're on a bus, you're in the office, that equates to wideband noise cancellation. So for a really good quality experience that is on par with the competition. And then at the same time, we talked about design and really kind of that user experience, and understanding that the circumaural comfort is there, whether you wear them for 30 minutes, whether you wear them for 3 hours, or even 12 hours or more, depending on your flight time or your commute time, et cetera. And, at the same time, the headphones do deliver up to near 20 hours of battery life, and there's a quick charge circuit. So 5 minutes, for example, in between flights, if you just need to top off your charge, 5-minute charge gets you up to an hour of playback time. And a 2-hour charge will net you the full 20. So really, the headphones, of course, we've talked about those. You've shown off some of the images, and at the same time, it comes in a nice little hard case with all your flight adapter, your cable, your charging cord, and it all fits nicely. And you can either, with the carabiner, attach it to your bag, or you can slip it into your carry-on. and you're off and running.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was about to say, I can't forget about the pouch. You guys gave us a pouch to carry and some extra rings too. So that is so awesome that you guys did it. And then one thing too, for people like myself with a big head, it fit me comfortably. That's what I
awesome.
like. I wear a size 8 baseball cap, so my head is pretty large. So if it can fit my head, it can fit anybody's head. So I appreciate you thinking about us big head brothers out there, so that we can experience this.
Indeed.
But it's I'm really enjoying my experience with them, and I think you guys really hit a home run with this product right here, because right now one can actually purchase this online, correct?
Yes, definitely. So, for example, at Beta, as I discussed, either in store at those locations, again, Seattle, Santa Monica, Palo Alto, Houston, and they'll pop up in the Macy's store in New York City, beta.com, and then as well at amazon.com, you can buy direct from us.
Awesome. Claude, you guys have a lot of great products over at Cleer. We only scratched the surface today with Flow, but I would love to have you back on and talk about some of those other great products that you guys have. And I really think you guys are really becoming a major player when it comes to consumer audio with the products that you guys have and just the quality that it's built out there. And looking forward to seeing you guys. You told me before we came on at CES this year, so we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, we'll be there. I'll send you the mailing address, and at the same time we can meet up and talk shop, and of course I'll have some interesting toys to show you, and I'd love to carry on this conversation anytime.
That sounds good. Now, are we in store? I know you can't tell me because of embargoes and all these other things. CES, normally people go there when they want to show off something new. Maybe yes, no, or just can't say anything right now.
Well, I mean, of course, we're going to show something new. I might have a new haircut. Who knows?
You got
no, we're definitely going to show off our new presence. This year is going to be really exciting. Why? Because we're going to be in the South Hall 1. So the first half of the South Hall on the ground floor, we've got a nice little 20 by 20. So we're not going to be buried in the Venetian up in the suites like we were last year on the 29th floor. So, easy accessibility. If you're in the convention center, I mean, we're right there. Sure, it's a big convention center, but definitely, I'm going to extend out an invitation now officially. It's like, if you're there, swing by. Like I said, South Hall 1, you can't miss us.
Yeah, something tells me you got something in store for us, and I'm looking forward to that, and the website out there. So one can look at some of the other innovation you guys have out there. What's the best website they can go to?
So www.cleer.us. We're actually you might see a refresh if you're paying attention. So working feverishly to make sure that we put our best foot forward. And at the same time, we're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Cleer Sound.
Claude, great talking to you, my friend, and much success what you guys doing over at Cleer. I think you guys are really on the cusp of something big over there.
Paul, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
A huge shout out to Claude Schmidt, Marketing Director of Cleer Inc., for joining us talking about the Flow. I love the name of it. Catch my flow, watch my flow. Got my headphones on. And don't be surprised if you don't see me sporting them in a social media post when I'm just lounging around and going different places out there. I tell you, they're slick, they're beautiful. I love them, and a huge shout out to them. All right, well, this is the end of our show. Can't wait to see you again next week. Don't forget, we'll be moving to Wednesdays soon. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. But thank you so much. Go to PaulAmadeusLane.com. That's how you can connect with me on social media. You can check out the video podcast, iHeartRadio. You can always search for Tech Zone, Paul Amadeus Lane, iTunes, all the other great formats out there. Check it out. All right, until next time, take care, folks, and I'll talk to you soon.
In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.